Hi, Smelly. Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how often you should wash your hair if you're concerned about hair loss. So, there are many websites out there that say different things. Some say that you should wash your hair once a day. Some websites say you should wash your hair every 2 days because overwashing also produces a lot of sebum in your scalp, which is what's clogging your scalp. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever dyed your hair, or perhaps you gone for a swim in a saltwater or chlorinated swimming pool, and you felt that after that, when you blow dried your hair and you styled it, you felt that your hair could stand much better? Okay, um, if that is the case, then well, it's probably makes a lot of sense to think of, maybe once every 2 days or once every 3 days, as according to some people, may not apply to you. Because depending on where you're staying in the world, for example, I'm in tropical Asia, and if I look around, I notice even Westerners here who would typically have a full head of hair in their own countries, they're actually getting more sparse, and some even balding in their scalp in this Asian climate. And why is that the case? Well, climate. I just felt too hungry and needed to take a pause in that video. So anyway, I also watched a Korean TV series called Taxi Driver. And in one of the last episodes, Mr. Park, he wanted to change his appearance in order to act as a spy, an undercover spy for a role. So when he went to the hairdresser said, because this style and looking younger requires your hair to stand better, therefore I'm going to put some vitamins in this scalp treatment. So that made me wonder, if a healthier scalp means hair that can stand better on end, how about I ask my hairstylist about it? I know my hair doesn't look like much right now, but of course when it's properly like blow dried, styled, yes, it's something different. And my hair was cut by one of the leading hairstylists in Bangkok. That he only works 2 days a month in the salon because all the other working days of the month he's out on photo shoots and movie like hairstyling preparations for celebrities. So I asked him, Yo is his name, and it's kind of funny. What do you recommend to be the ideal amount of times to wash your hair on a daily basis if you're having like oily scalp and hair loss? Well, it says wash it twice a day if you have to. So I said, really? He says, yeah. We live in Asia, so that was confirmation that washing more times per day, if required, is the way to go. Because he's been styling hair for celebrities for like 2 decades, and he would know best. I'm sure if there was like some kind of a quick fix solution, he would probably already have tried and known it. I will also be putting up another video that is about cold showers in the morning. And ever since I started doing cold showers, um, I generally felt that my hair loss has reduced, my hair has been standing better, and at the same time, I've been reaping all the other benefits of a cold shower in the morning as well. But ever since I started doing this, when my scalp began to feel cleaner, there's been times I was wondering, okay, how about I just cold shower, but I will not, I'll leave my hair alone. But almost every single time that I tried, and the most recent was just before this, because like last night after I showered and I washed my hair in the evening, also a cold shower, and I didn't go out anywhere, and I slept early, and it was in air conditioning, so it wasn't really that hot or humid. Um, this morning I decided, heck, let's just still go through with the cold shower. And as I let the cold water wet my scalp, and by the way, cold water is very beneficial for the scalp because warm water actually make your scalp produce more sebum, which is the oil plugs in your hair. So when the water hit my scalp, I realized how much grease it was taking off with it, and I was like, that's surprising. So I decided to just use a shampoo to reduce some of that grease. So what I also do is I rotate between a few different kinds of shampoos because using just the same one is not going to help all the time. Um, the one that I used this morning is a Neutrogena shampoo. Neutrogena shampoo is one of the shampoos that my mom introduced to me like when I was a teen, and it's this one that I use. It's a deep cleaning shampoo, and what it does is that it helps to reduce a lot of hair product from your hair. Because when I go out, I have events, which is not that often. I tend to like to use hair wax or hair clay. Do you feel cleaner when you shower in the morning too? So as for the other kinds of shampoos that I use another one, a ginseng shampoo by Schwarzkopf, which I find to be quite good. And the other one that I use would be I hope they have it where you're at. It's called Nizoral. All right, I just did a quick search. It's called ketoconazole. So that's the active ingredient in this shampoo. It's called ketoconazole. You can look for it in your country if you don't have Nizoral where you're at. So what that does is that it helps to free your scalp of these bacteria that cause way too much oil. And the end result of that is that if oily scalp is the reason for your hair loss, and oily scalp over time, it results in the hair follicles having smaller and smaller openings to push out these hair. And because of that, the natural adaptation makes the hairs grow out finer and finer. And usually there could be about 3 or even 4 hairs coming out due to plugging with oil. Over time, you may only have 1 or 2 hairs coming out of one follicle, and that is the reason for your hair looking thinner and thinner on the top. So, if oily scalp is a reason, you will see, almost immediate benefit within the next 2 weeks of using it. Uh, because this is a new YouTube channel and there are limitations on how long the videos can be, I want to keep this video short. Hit a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so for this channel if you like my content. But finally, I want to introduce you a product that if you're wondering, like, okay, I get it, cold showers. Maybe I'll try cold showers, but at the same time, all these other shampoos that you mentioned, is there like a one complete system that I can buy? Well, there is. There is one complete system that you can buy, and this is something that I bought a lot before, and the only reason why I stopped using it is because over here in Bangkok, Thailand, there is like such ridiculous import tax on foreign import items that I'm just sick of paying 20-30% extra on top of the product cost. So, but when I lived in Singapore, this is a hair system that I always used. Uh, Profolica is the name of this complete hair loss defense system. It consists of a shampoo, a supplement that's not only good for your hair, it's also good for your skin and nails as well. And finally, there's a serum that you can apply to your scalp. So I used that for many years when I was in Singapore, and I never had to worry about hair loss. And ever since coming to Thailand, I had to look into various solutions again. So if you're in a different part of the world where there's not crazy import tax, I highly recommend the Profolica hair loss system. So click that in the link description. I left a link for that. You can buy it and try it. And there are even like promotions if you buy like a few months supply upfront. I guarantee you won't regret it. And if anything at all, there's also a money back guarantee. So go check it out. And once again, if you like my content, please remember to subscribe for this channel and check out my other videos as well. Thanks for watching. Damn it, sitting in this spot, just making this video, I'm already sweating. Can you see the sweat on my shirt? Gosh. And I can really feel like, sweating in my scalp, although I just washed my hair. So climate really makes a huge difference.